A very good evening. I'm Andrew Voss. It's great to have you here with us at Suncorp Stadium as we bring you coverage of tonight's clash between the Dolphins and the Storm. And with me in the commentary box is Cameron Smith. You're looking well, champ. Well, Cameron, the favourites will
here come the Melbourne Storm onto the field, and this is going to be a blockbuster game. Let's go to the game now. The Dolphins are going to kick off with Jermaine Osako. We are playing as the Dolphins, by the way, folks. And here we go. Friday Night Football. First of two. Round 9.
Fa'alongo.
Fa'alongo with the ball. And where's he going with the ball? That was close.
Crashes to the ground.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Find support inside. That's a good ball and all tackle. Second tackle up. Gives it on. Blore.
Oh, head-eye tackle there, Koenig.
It's an intercept. Has the kick for touch.
Well, that relieves all the pain that they were suffering there at the start.
Grant restarts play with a tap.
Oh, big hit there.
Big opportunity at hand. The excitement is rising.
Rushes into dummy half. Munster.
Well done.
And he's blocked by the defence. And that is tackle number 2. Snappy pass.
Forward pass and great defense. Great attack there. Oh, we got the bold head. The boldy
there, and rightly so. And now the scrum to pack. Has a look and passes long. Cut out ball. Cobbo. Great pass.
Straight through almost. I don't know what's going on there. There's a bit of a glitch in
just manages to keep it in touch. That's the first of 6. Plays it. Lemuelu. He's almost made his way through.
Definitely an opportunity there.
Lays it off. Fini Fuiaki. Gets it away. Moves it on. Quick to get to the loose ball.
Nice pass.
Driven back in the tackle. The Dolphins unable to break through. That's the third. At dummy half. Works it on. A good chase will be rewarded.
That's straight through. And there's it through. Oh, hang on.
With an offload. Lemuelu. And taken by the defence. Comes up with a play the ball. Molo. They drive him back. Plays the ball a couple out. Schneider with a probing kick.
And try, yes, Dolphins!
Now that's how you score a try, by keeping the ball alive. It was the last tackle, so the kick into the in goal was on.
Dolphins in for the try, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look at the Budget Direct replay. Insurance solved, Budget Direct. All right.
Now we focus on the conversion to come. 2 more points.
It's important that they back this up with a good set.
6-0 to the Dolphins here at Suncorp Stadium. Friday Night Football.
Kicks it off deep. Schneider collects it on the full. They force him back.
Well, hang on, they're going on there.
Not far away and challenging the defence. Has a look and flicks it inside. Sends that pass out.
And I think there's going to be a reply. Yes, that's a try.
He's got it down.
And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. A try for the Melbourne Storm. They've replied straight away. It's 6-0.
He converts the try to level the score. No problems at all. He doesn't miss those. Keen chase needed on the long kick-off. Wishart with a good catch. Consider him shaken and stirred. Well, he knocks it on. Referee calls a scrum. Oh, good ball. I think even the referee liked that one. That's a great 4-pointer.
And they're in again, the Dolphins, and it's a tit-for-tat game so far. And there it is.
The Dolphins
10-6
have had
Dolphins.
the try awarded, and that'll put more points on the board. Katoa got in good position, timed their run, and reached the reward for a good piece
the
of play.
conversion successful by
He flips the
Osako.
post into
And it
the
is
kick.
12-6 to the Dolphins here at Suncorp
if there are
Stadium.
any.
Friday night football with the Dom.
Kicks off deep into enemy territory. That's good positional play to take the kick. Lovely pass. Forced backwards. The defence snuffs out the chance of an offload.
Absolutely no way through there.
Slips in the short one. Pushes it on wide. Absolutely smashed by the defence. Passes. Schneider. And almost beats the defence. Gets the dummy half. Feeds it on. Driven back. Able to stand in the tackle. Gilbert's. Wally Lewis-like pass. Shut down by the defence.
Had absolutely nowhere to go there.
Plays the ball. That's commitment getting to the loose ball. Cutting at his teammates. Cobbo. Name of the game there is to keep it alive. He's passed in the tackle. They've come away with it.
Dear oh dear, silly schoolboy errors.
Play the ball now. A snappy pass. Wide ball. Bit of gusto in the hit-up. Now that's a great step.
Good run
He's
there.
proving elusive.
Still trying to make metres as he's brought down after that good run. That's one. Vinny Fuiaki. Schneider. Stands and passes. Picks a mark and runs straight to it. They're looking to spoil his party.
And he's
That's
gone all the
another
way.
4-pointer.
There you go.
From that
Lemu.
one play, the crowd has got their money's worth.
Good try.
And another try
Very
for
good
the
try.
Dolphins.
Some
It's
slick passing and
16-6
fantastic support play in the build-up to
to
that.
the Dolls.
Let's just marvel at that again on the replay.
Now the chance
Craig
to add the
Bellamy is
extras.
going to
Well, Wazzy,
have a
I'm
heart
sure he'd like to
transplant
convert
at the
this
end of
kick and
the
take the points.
season
Asako
because
is kicking well in this
once
match.
again he's
And
got
the
his
stats show
hands
they
in
have
his head,
landed 2
looking
from
down,
2.
thinking,
It's
what
over.
the hell do I
Always a
need
great
to
way to
do?
settle
I need
things
to
down.
take a holiday
Get some
right
points on the
now.
board.
The kickoff is deep. Tabuai Fido latches onto that kick. Good front-on defence.
Straight through, Fuller,
Fuller with
good run.
momentum. And his run is ended.
Beautiful.
Quick with the pass. Stone hammered in the tackle. Captured by the defence. Second of 6 tackles there. Hit up hard and straight. The Dolphins not able to break through the strong defence. Passes inside.
Way.
No advantage there. Referees call
And they
up
got a
one.
0.
They
They got a
really
0.
needed to secure that.
They're forming up for the scrum.
They got the scrum.
Loops it over the top. Running along. Keeps going. Keeps testing the defence with a short
Oh, I
pass.
don't know where they're going with that.
That ball is over the touchline.
Woeful hands. They've let him down and the ball is out of here.
Hey, big hit.
Absolutely hammered. Howarth. Lemuelu.
See
puts
what
him
Melbourne
away.
can do with the ball.
That's tackle number 2 right there. Test the defence with a short ball.
It's 18-6 to
Nice
the Dolphins,
defence there.
10 to go.
Halfway through this set. That's a clever pass. Halted by the defence. 4 tackles up. Looks and turns the ball inside.
And they got the ball
He
back
knocks it
again.
Put
And
that
it's gonna
down
be a
as an
scrum.
incomplete set.
Referee has called a scrum now. Brings it up.
Look at him. Down to a jog. Doing it easy.
Wrapped up. No way through.
Bang! What a tackle.
Holding up a short pass. Delivers the wide ball. Cobbo able to come up with a hit. Held as the call from the referee. That's 2. Turns it inside. He's got defenders closing. The Dolphins throwing themselves against the defensive line, unable to break through. Third tackle the call. Schneider. Well, they didn't use all 5 tackles there.
Oh,
That
down the full.
is a terrible kick. Tries the inside pass. They're on the 30-metre line. That's the first tackle. Feeds the short ball. Bruising defence. Sends it back inside. Tolau knocks it off. Explodes through the defence. Now with a hitter. They force him back. It was just about through.
Infringement.
Count as 0. Gets the ball. Good pressure from the chasers. Farnworth throws himself into the defence. Finally wrapped up.
Coach will be happy with that chase.
Finds support. Trying to break up the defence. The short pass. Smashes into them. He puts on the bear hug in that tackle. Flicks the ball inside. Little kick over the top. Shovels it on.
Forward pass.
Well out of his hands. It's just gone straight forward.
And the referee would be right.
Yeah, forward pass.
Scrum packs down. Finds support inside. That's the
they're
half-time
through.
siren.
But they're not going to get that much
They
further.
drive him back.
And there it is.
That's the
18-6
first half
half
done and
time.
dusted. Well, Cameron, I liked what I saw. How about you?
The Storm are really hanging on here. They'll be happy to hear the halftime siren. It's a good chance for them to regroup. I do feel it's only a matter of time until we really see this game open up. Their opponents looking threatening every time they have the ball.
Both teams handling the conditions. A quick word from their coaches, and we'll be back into it.
18-6 at half time to the Redcliffe Dolphins, ladies and gentlemen, over the Melbourne Storm. And we got Katara with Lemu and Brett Schneider with the tries. We have Asago with the free conversions. Nick Meaney with the try and conversion for the Melbourne Storm. 18-6. Let's head back to Suncorp Stadium for the second half. And just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, in that Australia Worldwide Entertainment encourages you to subscribe to our channel today. And also follow Australia Worldwide Entertainment's social media outlets at Facebook and X.
Hope you've had a good half time. I had a hot dog. Let's get this second half underway.
Second half of Friday Night Football here at Suncorp
It
is underway.
Time on. And he's right in position to field the kick. Pushed back in the tackle. They toss him to ground. That's the first. Plays it. Tries a back pass inside. Hit hard. At dummy half. Gives it on. Stopped by the defence. Knowles powers forward. And he's stopped in that one. On tackle number 3. Rushes into dummy half. Gilbert. Schneider. One-handed offload. He's caught by the defence.
They're getting numbers in, but are struggling to lock the ball up.
Comes up with a play the ball. Knowles. And down he goes. And the attack just keeps on coming. That is a pass, Cameron. Has the job of putting in the punt. Hewen marks the ball. Nearly into touch there. That's the first of 6. Works it on.
Oh, that's
The
coat
Storm
anger.
will look to find touch.
Wanting to keep the pressure on, they'll look to find touch.
This is very long and it's found the line.
A perfectly weighted kick. That's a good result.
And there's the tap.
This is the perfect position to start their set. They'll be looking to capitalise from here.
Referee shouting hell. There's tackle 1. Fa'alongo, forced backwards, is dragged to the ground.
The defence tonight has been first class from both sides. Not afraid to put their bodies on the line here.
Loops a pass. And he's met front on. Ball and all tackle. Passes short. Katoa
Well done.
moves it on.
Big hit.
hit hard.
Smack it hit there.
Shovels it wide. Lemuelu.
Great pass.
Katoa. Fini Fuiaki. And he'll be forced to play. That is tackle number 3. Lays it off. Gilbert. Through the first line of defence. Picked off by the defence. Still a couple of tackles left here. Sends the attack wide. That's a long pass. Asako hits it up. Driven back with an offload. Knowles. And is able to come up with a hit. Clear of another tackle. Eventually tackled by the defence. Plays the ball a couple out. Cobbo. Katoa tries his luck with a grubber kick. He's shut down there by the defence.
There's been some stinging tackles by the home side. I've been impressed with their
Big
commitment in
hit
defence
there.
tonight.
Oh, it's almost knocked me out of a chair. Fires out a pass.
Big hit there.
It's a knock on.
Yeah, big smack. And of course they're going to challenge the Seth for you wait and see.
Checking if the ball is stripped
it's going
legally in the
backwards.
tackle. The Storm player appears to strip the ball legally in the tackle.
Huh?
We have a decision. The ball is stripped legally. The challenge is successful. Player will resume with a
Okay.
restart.
What do you mean stripped? It wasn't even stripped.
Delivering the short ball. Passes.
Yeah, get
Ooh,
that up, yeah.
hurts. Knock on.
Yeah.
Run on defence.
That was beautiful.
There's the 0 count.
A bit of
Strike
revenge
down.
there.
Oh, good ball. Not too far from the line.
Herbie.
Driven back in the tackle. Feeds it on. Plays it 10 metres out. Gets the dummy half. Molo. Referee says play it on the 10-metre line. Plays the ball. Snappy pass.
Oh, what a
Touches
try!
down for the 4 points.
That's a fantastic
The
try there by the
Have
Dolphins.
had the try awarded, and that'll put more points on the board.
And Tom Gilbert in
got
for the
in
try
good
for the
position,
Dolphins.
timed
And it's
their run,
22 to 6
and
kick to
reaps
come.
the reward for a good piece of
Let's
play.
have a look at
The
this.
visitors are struggling to adapt to
Ushka.
them. Amazing how different they look away
Fantastic
from home.
stuff.
Couple of deep breaths as he looks to kick this one. Asako is in great form
First
with the
points in
boot.
the second half.
As is
And there it
evidenced
is.
by their kicking stats.
24 points to
They
6.
now
Dolphins.
have 3 from 3. 2 more points. What a match they are having. Drives this kickoff long. That's good positional play to take the kick. Cut out ball. And he's run into a good tackle there. Slips the pass. They force him back with a short ball. With a charge. Gets it away. Schneider putting up a chase. They just can't lock up the ball. There's another offload. With a hitter. Runs past the defence. Able to stand in the tackle. Breaks through.
They're going to go all the way. What the hell? Unbelievable. Offload after offload all the way down the field.
What about that
Absolutely
try,
amazing
They
try
fancied their
there by the
chances and threw the
Dolphins.
ball around. Smart passing opened up the opposition's defence. and they
28-6
strolled over for the
over
points.
Melbourne. What's
Asako
going on for the
with
Storm?
a job of trying to land this one.
Well, Vossi, I'm sure he'd like to convert this kick and take the points.
Well,
Asako
I can
is
tell you right
kicking
now,
well in this match.
F5
As
is
is
going to be
evident
moving
in the
into
stats. They've currently
their
kicked
headquarters because their
4
coach
from
is
4.
absolutely looks like he's sleeping.
Goes deep with a kick-off. Stone with a good catch. Cutting it up to the defence. With a
Right through,
terrific
lane.
run.
He just keeps
And
going
he kicks the ball.
going and going.
The ball is clear. This could be trouble. He's
He's
out in
picked it
open
up and
space.
scored! Unbelievable stuff there by the Dolphins.
Option for Pedro in
34
front of their
points to
halfback.
6.
He's looking to add the extras.
I think he'll land this one.
Asako is in good form with the boot. As the stats show,
And
they have
game's
nailed
over.
5 from 5.
36-6.
Successful with a conversion.
It's funny what momentum can do in rugby league, especially when you've got a crowd like this urging you on.
Decides the deep kick is the way to go. Schneider latches onto that kick. Throws that one
Oh,
wide.
intercept. Hang
You
on.
can see that
Oh,
coming from up here. That's an intercept. Look at Cameron Smith's face. They've knocked on. Brought down close to the sideline. Play the ball now. A snappy pass. Bit of gusto in the hit-up. Nice step. He's tackled there, but he's made good ground. Loops it over the top. Farnworth has a look and flicks it inside. And some powerful defence coming in. Turns it inside. Big impact. Referee calls help.
Beautiful.
Cutting at his teammates. Well, they didn't use all 5 tackles there. They're sprinting to get the ball. Dicey stuff.
Well, they tried a 40-20, but it just failed on that one.
That's a clever pass. Passes inside.
Oh, that's
a
Cody.
very careless tackle here. And rightly so. The ref has given a warning to both captains. The next high tackle will be a send-off offence. Back-to-back sets of 6 coming up.
I like that kick. Perfectly weighted. Good pressure here.
Grant restarts play with a tap. Referee spot on with that knock-on.
Poor hands, lack of concentration.
I don't know what's going on there, but anyway.
Tries the inside pass. Slips in the short one. Driven back. Gilbert puts him away. First tackle. Halted by the defence. Second of 6 tackles there. They've got numbers. The Storm throwing themselves against the defensive line, unable to break through. Grabbed by the defence. Gets the ball. Wishart flicks a short pass. Stands and passes.
Well, Melbourne looked like putting up
That's
a
a
fight
good
there at the
ball
start
and
of the
tackle.
game, but
Unable to break through.
it's all fizzled out.
Finds support inside. Kicks low with a grubber. That's a try. No, hold the phone. I think he's bombed this.
The coach will be fuming with that spill.
Don't know what's
It's
going
such a
on
crucial
there.
moment.
Scrum
Oh.
packs. What a long ball that is. Straight through. Pushed back in the tackle. And not able to offload as they come in over the top. That's one. Finds support. Schneider. He's almost made his way through. That's 2. With a quick pass. They drive him back. Held as the call from the referee.
I think
Halfway
they're
through this
satisfied
set.
now.
Sends it back inside. Shovels it on. Arms are free and there's the offload. Farnworth picks up the ball. Lemuelu. They
And
force
I
him
don't know
back.
what's going on there,
The
but
siren
anyway,
has sounded.
there's definitely a knock
This
on in
match
there.
has been decided. It's full time. Well, Cameron, that score is a touch embarrassing.
The Dolphins have been clinical tonight. They haven't given their opponents a sniff and have ground out a very good victory here.
And that's the story of this one. You know what? We've got a bus to catch, so we'd better get moving.
Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. 36 points to 6 in the end. Absolute blockbuster win for the Dolphins. And Melbourne, 7 in a row they've lost. Unbelievable. Can you believe it? It's just an absolute stunner. Anyway, that's all we've got time for. Thank you very much for watching for this Rugby League 26 gameplay. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And all comments will be held for review. We'll see you next time. I come from the land down under. If you hear the thunder, you better run. You better take cover. Hooroo!